back, everyone, to the Founding Fathers podcast.
Welcome back. Thank you for everybody for listening. Episode 1, pilot.
And now this is episode 2. My name is Chris, aka Smog.
We got CeeLo, Skland, Carlos, Lowe's, whatever you want to call me.
To start it off, we want to thank everyone for the love and support we've gotten. We've actually gotten a lot of messages.
Got good feedback.
On Insta and YouTube, bro.
It feels good, man. It feels good for the love and the hate.
We'll
take it off.
It feels good because it's something we've been wanting to do. And then on YouTube, we got 400 listens, 41 subscribers, both on YouTube and Insta. Hundreds of comments and even messages, like I said before,
just
that people been wanting to come onto the show.
And we're gonna have them on. We just gotta be patient.
We are. The only thing is that again, there's so many. So hopefully, we can line them up one by one. We're trying to do this once a week. So I mean, if we can get them through and then have reruns, bring them back again.
Bring them back.
Another upside is, of course, time management, but we'll get to that later. For now, let's go ahead and clap for
our first guest on the podcast.
Our first guest on the podcast.
You got Mr. Jorge Ortiz.
May you please stand and give a bow to the crowd.
Bow for the crowd. Bow for the declaration of fuckery.
Brother.
Brother.
So, George, you're our first guest on the Founding Fathers podcast. For starters, was it a long drive over here to the headquarters of the Founding Fathers?
For me, it was not. I don't know about you, but it's not a long drive for me.
It is. It's like, that's the thing. That's the thing. If we get more guests to come, like,
we're gonna give them a gas stipend,
it's the gas, but it's like
hello everybody.
Here, freaking Shrek. I have to drive 30 miles just to get to the headquarters.
Hey, well, it's HQ, Founding Fathers HQ. That's where it's all at.
It's only about 10 minutes for me, but I'm assuming I'm getting paid for this, so you guys are including gas.
Well, we don't want to disclose that on the podcast. We want to keep it to a minimum. But for starters, again, what made you want to be on the podcast? I mean, being that we just started off, we had a good startup, like I mentioned earlier. Me and Skland, we were hesitant coming in, but
I thought it was a no-brainer to get Jorge on, man. Because, I mean, like I said, he's one of my favorite people in this place. When we used to work together, we used to have such good conversations. So, yeah, it was a no-brainer for me to choose Jorge. I know we have a lot of guests lined up, but I think he's the perfect person.
So you would say he's fuckery?
I would say
he is fuckery.
I am fuckery, yeah.
He is fuckery.
You know what? It's funny story, and I've told you this before, George. When I first saw him walk by, like, at work, I used to always tell him, bro, that's a sass walk. He used to always have like a coffee on him and it's just like, his chin up. It's just like sass walk, bro. Like nobody can tell him anything. It was so funny. But what do you got to say about that?
First, like what made you...
As far as being on the podcast, given, second episode, I didn't know I was going to be the first guest. I kind of figured you guys would have had a lot more people on before you had me. So you would give yourself more episodes because... having me on, you're probably going to get canceled. Based off of what I'm going to say, there's so many things I could possibly say that could go wrong.
Who's going to cancel the Founding Fathers?
Yeah, who's going to cancel the Founding Fathers?
There's no such thing as
we made the declaration of fuckery. There's no way. But yeah, like I said, so that's what made you come into the podcast.
Yeah, well, I worked with Carlos for so long, and we've always had such like fun conversations and everything we say. We're just always laughing.
Throw me under the bus. You didn't work with me, right?
No, I didn't work with you. No, I just met you right now.
You were like, hey, you want to get on the podcast?
I was like, yeah, Carlos. And then I got here and I was like, who's he?
You understand
Who's that?
No, but honest opinions, what did you think about the first episode? I know it was a pilot.
Yes.
But, I mean, like I said, there's people that reached out to us and gave us good feedback. And again, the ones that don't, the ones that hate, it's whatever.
I thought it was good. But I think it's because I know the both of you.
Yeah.
So, like, I could picture everything that you guys were saying. I could picture you guys saying it to each other. And I could also just, like, picture you guys, like, at work, because we all used to work together.
Yeah.
I could picture you guys
now
just, like, laugh.
Together.
Yeah, now I actually do know Chris, spoiler alert. Like, I could picture the two of you just, like, laughing your asses off, like, telling each other whatever it is you were telling each other. Like, but I do have a question. Where do the names come from? What are they again? Okay, what are they again?
You know what?
We touched base. We touched a little bit of base on the
first episode.
On the pilot. And if you haven't seen the pilot, go ahead and watch it. I think that's where we touched a little bit of base of what you're asking. So what names? Because we had so many names.
No, the smog. What is it? Smog.
Oh,
Glenn.
That's a good question.
You go first.
So we have those names from Xbox Live.
Right? Okay.
So
gaming, yeah.
So we're not gonna censor anything here. We're gonna ramp it up a little bit. So my name was Smog of Mordor. So that's my game. That's my gamer tag name.
I thought you were gonna say smegma.
Smeg.
Like smog, like it was a riff off of smegma.
No. Smog of Mordor. Wait.
Smog of Hordor.
So they would call me that. Smog of Hordor.
Hordor.
Okay.
Smog of Hordor. And then you know what they started saying? They started saying Smog with the hog.
Porn star name.
Yeah.
Give it a thought. If this doesn't work out, OnlyFans.
Porncast.
Smog with the hog.
Porncast.
Yeah, porncast.
Porncast.
And then Sklend. Sklend.
Honestly, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna reveal this like now because nobody ever knew. I don't think even you guys know.
But it's Glenn with a 3.
With a 3. Okay, so I'm gonna reveal it to the audience, bro.
That's,
So
oh shit.
No, wait. Keep in mind.
yeah.
Keep in mind. I don't even know this.
He doesn't know, bro.
We played for so long, and I don't know.
So the good thing that you mentioned with the 3, because okay, back then when I was young, bro, I wanted to be a DJ. I legit wanted to be a DJ, bro. Like when I was like in high school, like in 11th and 12th grade, and I actually mixed shit, bro, and it's on YouTube. I swear to God, bro.
Like it's still on YouTube.
It's still on YouTube.
It's still on YouTube right
swear,
now.
Bro. I'll fucking put the link down. I swear, bro. I swear.
You want to be like a SoundCloud rapper or what?
No. It was just like DJing, like Skrillex stuff. So that's where SKO comes from. I swear, bro. Again, I'm revealing this now. And then the 3. Okay, so there was this other DJ, bro. I swear, this is max fuckery. There was a DJ called DJ Blend. I don't know if you knew about him.
Yeah.
You remember him? Okay,
Yes.
so he used to like DJ out of his house, bro. And I looked up to that dude so much, bro.
And
But you know why I thought I was meant to be? Because his real name is Carlos.
Nah.
I swear, bro. His real name is Carlos. I was like, bro,
how
that's
old
the
were
calling.
you?
That's the Holy Trinity calling. I was already old, bro. I was like in high school. It was like back then.
I was already old.
Well, I mean, that's pretty old. But anyway, so then, so I have those mixes on YouTube, bro, and you fucking put them down the link if you want. But it's fucked, bro.
You wanted to be a DJ, and like DJ Blend, so
then
it's
that's
Blend,
around the time that. Well, I mean, I had been gaming before, but that's what I thought I was gonna make it.
So certain people are gonna make fun of you.
And like you wanted to be a DJ and everything, but
yeah.
at one point you made a choice as an adult to stick with that. With the 3 and the
At
name
one
and
point,
everything,
yeah. And now I feel like it tells a story, which
Now
is
you-
now I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
and now you're Sklen. Now you're Sklen.
We already ramped it up a little bit.
So,
So what other name did you want to know about? Because we also had Posse Lips.
I did. I
Did you
heard
understand
Posse
what we said
Lip.
about Posse Lips?
So it's not really Posse Lips, and this is why I said that we're not censoring no more.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it Pussy Lips? Because that's what I heard at first, and I was like, I heard Posse Lips, and I was like walking around, like cleaning my living room, and I was like, what they say, and then you guys like doubled down. You're like, yeah, Posse Lips, and I was like,
So
no, you guys are losing me now. But
So yeah, that's Pussy Lips.
So our friend, every time they would call him, like, because sometimes they wouldn't say Pussy Lips, they'd say Pussy, come over here, like, you know, on the gaming chat, and then he'd be like, Posse, it's Posse. So he didn't want to get called a pussy.
but he had so you're allowed to put parentheses before your name. So in order for people to find it more fuckery, at the front you put Bumpy Pussy Lips.
Bro, and then remember when he said that the P's are silent, he was like,
Yes,
bummy Aussie Lips.
so all this comes from gaming.
Yeah, this comes from gaming. So
I need to get into gaming because
Dude.
I don't game at all. But like from everything that I've heard, like stories from you guys and stories that I've heard from other people just like go in on each
Dude,
other.
yeah. Well, the thing is, it's not even about the gaming. It's about like the conversations that you have. In the
yeah,
game.
and I think
It's not like we're trying out there like to get like 1,000 kills or whatever whatever.
Yeah, and I think that's something that I like that you mentioned that because we play with Posse Lips a lot, and obviously you know who Posse Lips is. If you haven't, first episode. Yeah. So Posse Lips, we play with him a lot, and me and Carlos would Scaland, we'd get on to just mess around, just have fun.
Just fuck around.
But Posse Lips would take its max. He'd be like, "Nah, we gotta win, we gotta win," and he would like push all these enemies, and he would die like that. And we'd be chilling, like having conversations about soccer. We'd be naming like random soccer players, and then this guy would be like, "Shut the fuck up! I can't fucking hear." For real, you'd be like, "Shut!" Like we were playing, and there was this Mexican guy playing with us, and we were all talking Spanish, and the guy was like, "Dan la esquina." So keep in mind, we're all dead. Only David's alive. So the guy's like, "It's Dan la esquina." And then you just hear David say, "Shut the fuck up! I don't give a fuck who's in the corner." And I felt bad for the guy, bro, because the guy was like, "Oh, pues me te queda ayudar."
Bro, what about the cuantos?
The what?
Cuantos? Cuantos?
Nah, bro. That's another episode. That's another episode.
So what else did you guys censor in the last episode that you're gonna ramp up now? So it's posse lips, not it's pussy lips, not
It's
posse
pussy
lips.
lips.
Yeah,
It's
thanks for
pussy lips.
clarifying.
Yeah,
Thanks for
no,
clarifying,
I'm
George.
glad you clarified it because
No, because we had a lot of questions.
we
about
had
that.
well, yeah, like
So I'm not the only one that was like,
yeah,
wait, what?
yeah, we had a lot of questions.
We had a lot of questions about a lot of things in the episode.
And,
But
like,
well, it'll come out.
We
during-
we had plans to reveal like little by little, like what we talked about in the pilot as the episodes, went on. But I mean, you're already asking questions that we were probably gonna answer later, but now we don't have to. But
so,
but that's
so the
one
viewers
of
are
them.
gonna thank you.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You're welcome. Or thank you. But what other questions did you have from the first episode? And I wanna just ask you that way.
Get out of the way.
We get out of the way, and I don't have to.
Just like a
clarify
big
things.
general question, what do I have from the first episode? Aside from the names, that was all pretty much I wanted to know. But I mean, as far as that, where do you guys want to go from here?
Well, it just depends, man. Because like I said, we've been wanting to do this for such a long time. So now that we're doing it, it feels.
And it's funny because it started like for fun. Right?
It just started for fuckery. That's why we called it the founding fathers, because it was just something out of the blue. And
Yeah.
you saw us setting up. You saw how we were just talking to each other, just stupid shit. And that's something we wanted to implement, to people who we don't talk to on the daily. And having you as a first guest, we felt like you were gonna be able to
I can embody the fuckery.
embody the fuckery.
I think, yeah, because when you think of fuckery, like you think of something massive, like something huge,
But-
something like blowing up in your face, right?
Are you gonna bring up my height right now?
One time we were, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but it just came to my mind. One time I was with a friend, and we had seen it. It was in public, so like I don't want to mention certain places, but we were out in public, and Posse Lips was passing by, and my friend, hella loud, yo, pussy lips,
Oh,
like bro, in
yes,
front of
bro,
all
right
the
in front of everybody.
in front of all the customers that were there, bro. Like
They
we
didn't
got
care,
out, we got out quick, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't even buy anything. I'm just like, nah, bro, I'm out.
That's hilarious. But so again, we're trying to ramp up fuckery here. We're trying to do all these things. But one thing we do want to like keep within the podcast as well is like kind of like
Family values.
Well, I
you
mean,
can say that like
no,
the RGB values.
The
How about that?
RGB values. What would be the most fuckery thing you've experienced in the valley? And it can include stories from downtown if you want. It just I mean, I've never been downtown. I mean, I've been
Never?
there like 3 times.
Where'd
I mean,
you go?
It's because they don't play Morrissey, bro.
Bro, they don't play Morrissey.
They don't play that Morrissey shit down there.
I'm
No,
sure.
but he
I
likes
mean,
this kind
I'm
of
sure
music.
you could I'm sure you could go to like
Oh.
the Flying Walrus at like 3
Okay.
a.m. and ask the Dirty Birdies, like, can you play Morrissey?
Dirty birdies. But
he's good at asking
you know,
DJs for songs.
Nah.
Why?
Okay,
What
so-
does that mean?
Well,
Grid.
yeah, I guess you got, no.
No, I don't know.
Klaus.
No, I need to ask. Were
No,
you one
okay.
of those people that would call into radios and ask for songs?
It gets worse.
Are you
It's
calling
worse.
Wild 104 and asking
it's
for
worse.
Morrissey?
It's worse than that. It's worse than that.
Yeah, it's way worse than that, Jordan.
But no, okay, I'll explain. So I've never been downtown, right? I like in the pilot. I said I've only been there 3 times.
Yeah.
One of them was Flying Walrus, or I think all 3 were Flying Walrus. I do like going to DeLoreans. That's something I mentioned, but that's not downtown. That's on Olana.
Yeah.
So the reason he says that I like asking for songs is because I went up to the DJ at DeLoreans because that's the only place I like, and I would ask him for songs, right? And I'd be like, I don't remember his name, but I had his phone number because I wanted to do a special request, and I would always ask him, hey, can you play this song? Can you play that song? And I think it was like a lot of Dead or Alive. I don't know if you know who Dead or Alive is.
I have no idea.
One of their hits is "You spin me round like a record, round like a
don't
record,
know, bro.
baby."
I'll listen to that as soon as I get
you've
off.
heard the song.
Oh,
You've
maybe
heard the
I have.
song.
Yeah,
you
you-
just don't know that
you
you've
just
heard
don't
it. But yeah,
remember.
you know
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I would also ask for Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
Depeche Mode. I would ask for, just a
You
bunch
You don't
of
know that
recent-
either?
I
No,
don't
you
know.
do.
Oh,
No,
maybe
you
I do,
do.
but yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Cyndi Lauper. I remember I asked him for time.
Do you know
After-
who Cyndi Lauper
I
is?
do not know who that is. I might.
This
but I
guy,
don't know.
that's another thing, and we'll talk about that later. I feel like we're really picking up. So Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time. So I wanted to request that song at DeLorean so bad. So I went up to the guy and I'm like, hey, like, can you play Time After Time? The guy looks at me. He's like, oh, no, man. He's like, it's too slow. Like, it's gonna kill the vibe of the dance, right? And I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, just play something. Like, I'm like, well, at this time, just play this. And sure enough, I'm there at the dance floor. I was with my, I would hate to say wife, but she's the mother of my child, so I'm just gonna say wife. I'm divorced now, by the way, as you know.
In case anyone's
In
wondering.
case anyone's wondering, I've been single for a very long time. No, that's another topic. But yeah, so she was there. I mean, we were there, and I look at the time, and then I hear the song mixing in, time after time, and then right after time, like he completely tricked us. It went into Footloose by Kenny Loggins.
I have to say, I go to DeLorean's a lot. I love DeLorean's. I'm not gonna say how relatively close I live because you said the name of the street, but I live relatively close to DeLorean's.
So just rewind a little bit.
we're gonna delete
Yeah,
that.
delete that out. I live very, very, very close to DeLorean's, and if I was there and I'm there dancing, Stella in hand, and then someone plays
The Smurf
time
one.
after time,
The
I'm
Smurf.
gonna be pissed.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I want to know, what dance were you gonna do to time after time?
Well, I
were
mean,
you just gonna slow dance? Because if you were gonna make everybody in DeLorean's, which is a relatively small place,
wait.
watch you slow dance
just
with
gonna
your
slow the
wife,
tempo down?
like,
You
I
haven't-
would
you-
be
You haven't
pissed.
seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes, I have.
Remember
I love
that
Napoleon.
scene?
I'm not trying to live it though.
When Pedro's
Yeah.
hugging, and they're time after time.
I mean, yeah, but
You've seen Napoleon Dynamite,
I've seen.
right?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite.
So long story short, he didn't.
I
He
used to
played
be
it.
able to do the dance.
Shut up.
I can't anymore. 'Cause
Oh,
I haven't
yeah,
done it
the
so
end
long.
dance.
Pedro, or who was it
Pedro.
that was dancing there?
No, it was Napoleon Dynamite, but he's
No,
wearing
no,
the
but
vote
in the
for
time
Pedro
after
shirt.
time.
Pedro and.
Well, yeah, he looks super sad, bro. Wasn't he?
No,
like,
it wasn't Pedro. It was.
It
It was Napoleon, but he
Oh.
was still like pretty sad. Were you just trying to catch a sad vibe? Were you trying to make
No, but
everybody
I
else
was-
in the
I was-
club as
were
sad as
sad?
you?
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody sad?
It's because our prom sucked, so I feel like. So they played Kenny Loggins instead of time after time. So then I got in the mood, bro. I started, doing my Kenny Loggins. I'm a good 80s dancer. I'm not gonna lie.
What about you versus George? 80s dance.
Nah.
80s dance battle.
Well, I have. There's videos of me dancing to the
Oh,
80s.
I can't dance
'Cause
I
I-
have the rhythm of like,
Oh, you
like
know, after a
it's
couple Stellas?
like I look like I'm dancing, but I think I'm dancing, but it really just looks like I'm cracking my neck.
Well, it depends how you're dancing. I mean, there's a certain way to dance to 80s, but it's not the whole cliche dances that people think they are like 60s. Like, nah, that's 60s, bro.
What about
Like,
the picture frame?
Or the sprinkler.
No, what about the picture frame?
Or the shopping cart.
picture frame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your
The
voting
shopping
right
cart.
there.
Put it in
Oh.
the cart. Keep going.
What about the charlatan?
No, those aren't 80s ones. So then I was
What
doing-
decade is that?
Wait, so I
What
was
about
doing.
Wapango?
That's the 70s.
I would do the Wapango at DeLorean.
But-
I've never done it, but I
But
would.
they-
You see that? You see that? Wapanga DeLoreans.
You understand
You know,
that?
I'm not a big fan of the Wapango, but after a few drinks, I may or may not have participated in like a bar-wide Wapango at Sweatband. Like in the midst of COVID
Bro, I
too.
feel like-
Like,
I feel like they tramp over you, Georgie.
This is
just like if I fell, nobody would stop.
Nobody
They
know,
would
bro.
just
Just
keep
like,
going
this is-
over me.
Just keep it going.
This is why I don't go downtown. I'm passing by those bars and I just hear the popular ones, the popular songs. I don't know how they go. They're famous on TikTok, but I don't know.
Oh,
how, I
Puro
don't,
956. La verga, girl.
no,
Not that one?
Yeah, I didn't even let me finish my story, bro. Anyway, I got in a dance battle, 2 dance battles, and I won both of them. Like American Pie, where he's like dancing, I won both of them, and that's why he's asking
Yeah,
about the
requesting.
song requesting, and I mean,
That's so funny,
I think
bro.
it was sweet. Like, I
So
think
what
it
song
was,
did you dance battle to? Time after
well,
time?
Kenny Loggins, no.
Oh, I
whatever.
was like-
He switched it to Kenny Loggins' Footloose. So I started dancing, and all of a sudden, I saw this old couple because I mean, it's only old people there,
It is.
and they all stopped, and they were all staring at my feet, because I can do a pretty good Footloose
Were they on fire?
dance, and they were all looking at me, and then all of a sudden, there's a circle around me, and then they pushed this guy inside, and as they're pushing him, they start playing The Cure, Just Like Heaven.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when Just Like Heaven comes on.
Yes, and
yeah,
then-
they
and
love.
then they
Those
like-
old fuckers love a
Yes.
dance circle when Just Like
Yeah.
Heaven comes on. Yeah.
Yes, and then they did that to me, and I'm like, oh, so I went at it, and I was stupid because I went dressed like in a.
I'm one of those old
Wait,
fuckers.
wait.
I don't know.
Yeah, I love Just Like Heaven.
Yeah.
But tell him how the dance battle ended.
So he was like this, and then I went and I was over him, right? And then like I got off, and then he
You
gave
were
me-
over him, like
not
no,
on
like
the
but
body,
you
bro.
guys were going like back
Yeah.
and forth over each
So
other.
then he got up and he gave me a hug, and then everybody closed in and they started
So
giving me.
he just kind of waved the flag like the Patriots like Once they couldn't do it anymore,
So they'll surrender.
they surrendered.
So they all started giving me money, bro. Everyone. They gave me $40. They were like, here's beer, Dos Equis, here. You're invited to our VIP table whenever you're here. And I was just like,
That table that's like right there.
I was like, damn, yeah, that's
Yeah.
not even a VIP
Yeah,
table.
no, DeLorean's has like, have you ever been to DeLorean's?
No.
There's like, the bar is literally this big. Like, the whole bar is this big. And then there's just like a table, like right here in front of everybody with like a little rope in front of it. That's
Yeah.
probably like this wide. And then it just,
Like, he
it's
just
the
walks under
VIP.
it. He just walks under it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to like. He just
No,
like, walks.
it covers like, the rope is long enough to only cover one
Oh, no wonder you
person.
like it there, Georgie.
because it's tall. He just walks under it.
I can just walk under. No one's gonna tell me anything.
But that was my story. That's my story at DeLorean's, and that's happened twice. Both times that I've been there.
But I mean, that's funny. That's what I'm saying. Like, so you know how we're trying to talk about RGV. So a lot of people think it's just like hardcore Mexicans, and
Yeah, no, it's
so there's
not.
a little bit
No,
of
our
everything.
parents are out there living it up.
Yeah.
Because it's literally all it is at DeLorean. It's our parents.
It's our
like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
me,
well, that's
and
wrong.
me.
yeah, well, yeah, and Chris.
Well, my daughter is like my dad's over there.
Yeah, you see? So yeah, it's everyone's parent.
It is, and
Everybody but me in there is a parent, in other words.
yeah. No, I mean you could be a parent. I mean you're probably a parent. You don't know it.
No, I'm not a parent.
Nah, Georgie, no, come on.
Come on, man. Come on.
I mean, I don't know, right?
Come clean. We're class. He's on the class.
I'm on the clause. The clause is that I'm not a parent.
How come when I asked you if you were wearing green on St. Patty's Day, you're like, pinch me where?
Oh, because he was like, I'm going to have to pinch you. And I was like, where do you want to pinch me?
And I was like, I don't want to answer that no more.
Do you want to talk about that? Like, that specifically? That
Yeah,
awkward,
I wanna talk about
the
that.
awkward encounter that didn't happen between us, but we were there? Like, it happened to you?
Uh-oh.
We can.
No,
but,
you gotta- no,
well,
you-
Maybe
you
we
can't.
shouldn't.
there's no names.
I don't know.
Okay,
no
let's
names.
make a hypothetical. Let's make.
How
a
about I'll give you a
hypothetical.
deal? I'll just tell you my worst story at DeLorean's instead. So we can bring it back to DeLorean's. We'll just ignore that for the
Okay,
sake of the
okay,
person who's
okay.
more than likely listening to this.
More than likely.
Yeah.
And maybe wrap up. Hey, once we bring him back for another episode, maybe I'll say it.
Yeah, when I come back, I'll
Or
drop
you know-
names.
Or you know what? We can make a hypothetical scenario that correlates to that, equivalent to that.
Let's just say.
We,
how
let's
about
say we were eating. Let's say we were eating at Denny's, and you were sitting across me.
Okay.
And there was a friend of mine sitting across, and another friend sitting across. No, you want to go that route or no?
I mean, you're painting a picture. You're definitely painting a picture.
Yeah, that's the way it was set up, right?
Yeah.
And we got.
I'm at my own table by myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm at the table with
With two.
you two, and it gets awkward after that.
Oh, I heard you told me about this.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so we're in the same. Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah, but
no, so we're at Denny's.
Yeah, we're at Denny's, but I think that's where it ends there.
I
Or
mean,
should I keep going?
you can't tell the story because of the words that were used. They're gonna know we weren't at Denny's.
Well, we were for the
We
sake of
were for the sake of fuckery.
for the sake of fuckery.
I caught the claws. Another time. So
You know
what's your worst at DeLorean's?
I mean, the worst I've ever experienced, because it's a beautiful place. It's a great place. It's a magical place. But the worst thing I've ever experienced is one time I was there with some coworkers. We were there having the time of our life, dancing, drinking, living it up. And then at one point, this old man comes with his arm and he grabs me by the neck, like pulls me over. And I'm looking at my
when you
friend.
say old man, like give like a range.
Oh, no, that's fucked up because I said old man, but
Okay.
really he's like in his 40s.
Okay,
That's
pretty-
old to me.
That's
Yeah.
not-
I get you.
That's old.
Yeah, no, this man can walk. And
Okay,
so
okay, that's what.
he comes in, he hooks me with his arm, and he's like, "You're coming with me," and I'm like, "No," and I'm looking to my friend like, "Can you help me?" And she's like, "Oh my god, bye." And so I have to hit him with like a duck, and I just have to run away. And I was like, "Why the fuck didn't you save me?" And she goes, "I thought that was your tío," because mind you, all of our parents are at DeLorean's. Like it's all of our parents, our aunts, our uncles. Like that's their age range. And I was like, "My tío doesn't look like that." That was not it. I was getting picked up, and she's like, "Oh my god, I thought that was your tío." I was like, "Oh, it's tío."
But
like
everybody steals everywhere in the valley. Everybody steals somewhere. Like, have you ever
That
heard
was not my tío.
Have you ever heard the phrase, "Hey, come get your tío"? He's like kicking and like dancing. That's probably what she thought it was.
that
Come
was
get your
someone's tío. Yeah, I probably could have said that. I could have told anybody that then. Come get your tío. It wasn't mine though.
Your tío's trying to rape me.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I mean, that's funny. That's,
Well,
okay,
yeah,
so
but
now that I'm hearing about
what
this,
do you think? What was more fuckery? Me asking for for random
Oh,
songs.
no, definitely
Time
that.
after
No,
time.
yeah, I think yours. Well,
Definitely
now
that, because
he-
you kill the vibe for like the 50 people that fit
The
in
50
there.
people. Bro, have you ever gone there? I mean, you have. There's always this guy walking up and down. Ooh.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Always,
Why?
bro. I don't know.
Is he like the hype
No,
man?
the most interesting part that I think is because before you go into DeLoreans, there's like an outdoor area, sort
fix
of.
your mic.
Thank you. Before you go into DeLoreans, there's like an outdoor area that's like an outdoor indoor. Before you walk in through the door, it's like this. Yeah, it's literally like this big. But people sit on the ledge, and it's like adults, like people like in their 50s, and they're just like smoking cigarettes. Like
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
they just like lean up against it and like kind of like dim the eyes a little bit, and they're just like smoking as you walk in.
Right, trying to like.
They're setting a mood. They're enticing me, and I'm going in. It's working every time. It's working.
And there's always a line too to go in.
I've never been when there's a line.
Yeah, I've gone.
Well, you said
in
George
lines.
just walks right by everybody.
You're right.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you
I
go
just walk
under.
in. They make you wait in line. I just walk in.
But I mean, I'm glad you go because a lot of people my age don't go.
Yeah, every time I've ever
And
been with my friends, it's always just me and my friends, and then again, our parents.
A lot of people don't like that music, and I think that's something.
That's actually my favorite kind of workout music. Isn't it? That's my favorite kind.
Yes,
That's
mine
Yeah,
too.
one of my best friends and I, we have this like playlist that we listen to when we work out, and it's just like 80s music that
Let's
we
get
share on
physical,
Spotify. Yeah, and it's things like
physical.
that. It's
Well, you
like,
know what? You look like that when you work out. You wear the little headband. No, he does. He wears the little headband. He has like the little small shorts. I swear.
a
Bro.
leotard. No.
He has like the little like sweatbands. I swear that you gotta. You know, oh, the way that you looked in the marathon run.
Nah,
I swear. Bro.
That's how I look every day of my
That's
life. That's how I look every morning when I work out.
well, is it when you had longer hair or was it now? Because you had longer hair.
I had longer hair. My
George
hair's
had
still
way-
long now.
Yeah. I think he is.
I'm
But when I
good.
first met you had it kind of like not as long, but you had.
I had it longer. I grew it during COVID, like the front.
Because I
came
would
up.
always talk to you about hair. Like,
Yeah.
hey, your
I
hair,
gave you all
this
my
and that.
secrets to
Yeah,
grow
you
that
did.
out.
Yeah, and I did, and I did cut it yesterday, but just the sides and the back, so we could catch up.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's literally. So I say I don't know
So that's how
Chris,
we- that's
right?
how we
But that's
met.
all
That's how we
he would just
met.
come up to me every few days, and he'd be like, "I said I was gonna grow it out, but I cut it. Like I was getting
yeah.
annoyed. It was growing out straight, and I was like, no, you have to
I can't-
wait.
I
Like you
can't do
have
that
to
with-
wait it out.
I think the longest my hair had been is when I started like slicking it back.
When you started wearing the tips.
Yeah. But
cool
like,
guy
I
tips.
just couldn't. I can't have it touch my ears, bro.
Oh, this
Like,
touches my
that's-
ears.
That's I can't.
No,
do it.
this right now, I need to cut it. I'm gonna cut it. I want to get.
Although when you cut your hair, you look like a whole completely different person.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Yeah,
like
it
it's
is
like day and
different.
night.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
so
weird.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I don't
you
know,
notice it.
and I don't know which one I like more because they look so different. Like it's
But-
not like one but better. They're just like two completely different people.
You see, but I think it's better with long hair. But I'm more of an old soul. You know, like I'm more of a 70s, 60s, 80s guy.
Well, you see, I have no soul, so either one I can't figure it out which
Yeah,
one to
George is
do.
like-
I like,
Still looking out there for a soul.
yeah, I'm still out there trying to find a conscience, a soul, like a heart.
So you've never had feelings. Like if someone was to insult you and just throw you off.
Bro, no, yeah, George is like the best at that, bro. Actually,
Like you can.
try insulting George. Like try him and like.
Are we gonna? It's an exercise.
I don't think we've ever argued.
No.
No, we've never argued. But I mean, I've gotten to better know you recently. I mean, I'm just now figuring out your music taste.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of the same music taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, for starters, Beach House. I mean, I'm assuming you like the 1975.
I'm not
music.
too crazy about them, but I don't mind them. But I'm not gonna lie, like
Wallows.
I would skip over them a lot. Wallows, I love.
See, they're going to be in Austin.
Are you gonna go see them?
I'm debating it because the only tickets available are VIP. So,
Are you serious? They sold
Yeah.
out? Dude, I don't even know who they are.
They're only VIP. Nah, they're up
You
and
should,
coming.
you should do VIP, and you should take him with you. You know what? You guys don't have to pay me for today. Put that money towards your VIP ticket. Don't
But
worry.
what is he gonna do there? What is he gonna do? He's
He
just,
I don't know. I'm
Just
gonna
hit
do
him with
I'm
a-
gonna do the picture frame.
Nah,
Just hit him with a head bob.
he's gonna be there just like.
Well, I'll just do what George does. He thinks that he's just cracking his neck.
Oh yeah.
Or what
Is
if
that what that is?
What if a Theo tries taking you?
Oh yeah. You might want to. That exudes
Hit
so
him with
much
the clothesline.
sexuality that they might take you.
No, but I mean, I don't know. I just see him standing there, like.
What if I'm just there like protecting the founding fathers?
He's your bodyguard.
Protect me from what?
I don't know, from a close
From a
line, like they
Theo.
did- like they
From a
did-
Theo at the wall. Well, I guess at the walls it'd be an uncle,
Yeah, but
not a Theo.
I don't
But
think I don't think that happens in Austin. It's very different people.
You're right. I'd let an uncle take me, not a Theo.
Remember
Austin, you
when we
let-
said keep
I'd let
Austin
an
weird?
uncle take me, not
I
a
let an
Theo.
uncle.
Remember
Yeah.
when we were changing the keep Austin weird
When?
for when we said that our friend went to a marathon or a gay pride like rally.
So we had a friend. You wanna
Tell me the
like,
story.
talking
Tell me
about
the story.
Austin,
Okay.
talking about
Okay, so
Austin.
we meet a lot of people online when we're playing. So we always say like, hey, there's this friend that we have, and we just never heard back from him. So like, can you guys call him like from a different number? Like whoever it is, we'll just be like, can you dial his number? And then
And we'll keep his name discreet.
yeah, we'll keep his name discreet. But so we're always giving out, and they're
The
like,
next
yeah,
time I
dude,
come, we're dropping all the
we're-
names.
yeah, for sure.
I think it's
we're going all out.
because it might or not be a guest. The person
Nah,
we're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
This is
it
why I
might
said
or
I'm
not
surprised
be.
you guys had me on. This is why you guys need to have everyone on before me, and then I can
No.
then
Well,
drop
the thing
all
is,
the
no,
names.
We did think about that.
Well, we
but
did
then
think about that, but we found
I feel like you can be a recurring guest.
we
bro.
found that you're more what's the
Vibrant.
word?
Articulate.
Vibrant. It's vibrant. Vibrant,
not
glowy,
Exuberant.
exuberant,
Yeah.
spunky.
So-
That,
We're like,
that
we-
literally defines.
So
George.
like maybe you could tell the difference between now and then like if you come back like 8 episodes later, you'll be able to ask more questions confused. But
less confused.
and then
Okay, yeah. So back to the story. So we'll be like, hey, can you call this number? It's because he went the last time we heard from him. He said he was going to Austin, and they're like, oh, really? For what? And I was like, well, it's because there was this gay pride parade, and he really wanted to be there, but then we just never heard from him again. And then we would say that he uploaded like pictures like with people and stuff, like parading and with the flag and everything. And then they were like, well, yeah, give me the number, I'll call. And then like they would call and they put him on speaker, and then all you would hear is like, what's up?
like what's up?
Is this a real person, or were you just like giving them like random numbers to call?
And to the person listening, if you know who you are, which you're probably not gonna watch, they're only gonna watch snippets.
They're gonna watch.
But if they're watching, we apologize. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's
we
just
admit
a,
it was
it's
us.
just a goof.
We admit it was
Did
us.
you make it up? Like they didn't
No.
actually go?
No, yeah, they didn't
No,
actually
they
go.
didn't
We just
actually
wanted
go.
them to call.
But it was like, but we were worried. We were like, it's because we were worried because they never came back, and he keeps saying something about it's keep Austin weird. We were like, he keeps saying keep Austin gay.
Yeah, yeah.
What? We were like,
and the guys
what?
were like, what?
Like, it's not
Nah,
that-
let me call him, bro.
Yeah.
Let me call him.
He's like, I'm from Dallas. I'm
from
from H Town.
yeah, a lot of them were like from close by areas. They're like, bro, I'll go look for him.
That's the keep Austin weird story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the keep Austin gay.
But
But I mean, we were asking for advice. We were like, hey, we have a friend. Like, we know he's gay, but he won't come out. And
Yeah.
and then they would give us.
they would give us advice. They're like, bro, just let him be, bro. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
like-
as long
like,
as he
yeah,
doesn't
like-
hit on you.
Yeah.
blah,
Who are
blah.
you guys asking these questions? Just anybody?
strangers.
Just anybody.
Yeah,
You
because
see-
when you play, like they'll like if it's a group of 4, but if you don't have 4 people, they'll assign
With
you
the
like,
random guy
yeah,
or
random
random person.
people.
And that's why I told you, I'm like, it's you said earlier like that you've been wanting to get into video games because of the stories you hear. And it's a lot of fuckery,
It's
bro.
just
When,
literally
when
about
you're
that.
Is
playing,
there a way that I can get into this without actually playing a game? Like, can I just like dial in and just be like,
No, I wish you could. Well, this is the reason of the podcast. Like some of
Yeah.
these stories you want to tell because a lot of stuff happens when we
Yeah,
were
without
playing,
having to.
and it would always happen. Like it would. So it's we would play we would play like for 6 hours straight.
play a
Sometimes
lot, bro, sometimes.
7 hours. Like we would play like from 7 p.m. in the afternoon
But the
to
thing
like
is, because it was
2 in the
like,
morning.
talking, and time would just go boom.
And we mentioned the people. It was me, Skland, Pussy Lips, and then Edgar, who is gonna be hopefully a future guest. I mean, we're really good friends with Pussy still, but I feel like he's drifting away. But
maybe he's just getting too angry?
But I never thought of it that way.
Could be.
But sometimes I miss.
What if all those things he's saying is actually about you guys? Like
What if
he's
it's
just
like a
yeah,
hypothetical?
yeah. Like he's just imagining like it's to like it's like a 12-year-old, but it's really like he sees Chris in front of him.
I think at
Nah.
one point it was.
Well, he said he wanted to fuck me up one time.
No, he said you had to come in. Remember?
You too. He thought you wanted to fuck you up too.
So then
He wanted to fuck both of us up.
he was like, I'm gonna fuck you guys up next time I see you, and then he like passes right in front of me, and I'm like, so then. He's just like nothing.
It's because he would show up with a water bottle, bro, and we would hate this. He would go, "Bah." And like, bro, why do you do that? And he'd be like, what's up? Like, bro, like
You see, out of all of you guys at work, he's the one that I've always interacted with the least. But
The
it's
least.
because I feel like he wouldn't get my humor. Like it would
No.
offend him. Because Carlos knows this. Like
Yeah.
first and foremost, I'm not for everybody. I'm so offensive. I'm so sarcastic.
Well, at first, I didn't know you like that. Like, sometimes I didn't want to play around with you because I felt like maybe you'd get offended or, I don't know. I just,
Nah, dude.
you see me. I'm very calm. So
Yeah,
I
you
never
are.
wanted to like really just.
Don't
go
be
up to you
fooled
and
by
be
the
like,
5'2" demeanor. Like I can take it.
Dude, yeah.
So like,
yeah, George,
can
say
you
some
take
things.
it?
Whoa, what?
Where are we going with this? Is this
Like,
back to the pinching? Because you see, you said I brought it up, but you keep bringing it up. Yeah, you keep bringing it back to this. I've moved on. I'm over you, Chris. St. Patrick's Day was a long time ago.
Last week.
It's
Where's Mardi Gras?
long enough for me.
Dude, Mardi Gras is coming up.
Mardi
Actually, no,
Gras.
it already passed.
It already
Well,
passed?
I don't know. I should know because, but I don't. I really
Why
I've-
should you know?
Because
I love New Orleans. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
I heard it smells like piss.
Yeah, because you pee in the street.
Well, okay, so that's the one thing you need to like get out of the way because a lot of people are like, oh, it's ghetto, blah blah blah, but it's not. It's not that it's ghetto. It's like
You're just drunk.
yeah, it's just so many people that are
It's
drunk.
like excused
so many people that are,
ghetto-ness.
like living free, I guess. So they're just like.
Yeah, but I mean, at least live. If you're gonna live free,
But it's like
be
it's like here.
clean.
It's like here, bro. Like if you go downtown, like downtown's ghetto.
Yeah, that's not living free. That's
Yeah, that's just you choosing to be fucking ghetto.
But it doesn't smell like piss.
No, it smells like shit.
no. Have you? It's because you've never been to Thirsty Monkey after 11 p.m.
No,
After
haven't.
11 p.m., that whole bar smells like pee. It smells like pee and vomit. And to make matters worse, the men's restroom door is just always open. So I'm pretty sure it's all ruminating out of there.
That's why I don't go.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I don't go.
But yeah, you know how like now like we have like different sections.
Talking about restrooms, bro. You've ever like been kind of tipsy and then you walk into the DeLorean's restroom and it's like black and white. You fucking like dizzy as fuck because it's like black and white tile. So it's like an
I wouldn't
illusion,
know, bro.
and you're already
No.
tipsy. So it's like you fucking like you walk into the
Nah,
room
bro,
and it's like a
George.
fucking Willy Wonka factory.
No.
No?
No.
It's just me?
I'm
I guess.
sorry. No.
That's just your Morrissey.
Yeah, that's. You're listening
know,
to too much Morrissey,
I
man.
love Morrissey though.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna be in Las Vegas. I saw him already. in Austin.
You know how he kept talking to you about like trying to get back to St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Well, just imagine him with Morrissey. Like it's a lot of that.
a lot.
A lot.
Like I think if I were to be gay, that's the only person I date.
Morrissey?
That's the only person I date.
But you're talking about present Morrissey. Like,
Present,
Wait,
past.
what does that mean?
Old-
I thought he died.
Present, past, bring me both.
Wait, he's not dead?
No, he's alive, bro.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
but
thought he was dead.
That would be that's the only person I'd go for.
Morrissey.
Yeah.
Old man Morrissey
when I
and
was at-
Chris.
When I was at the concert,
I know who George would go for.
Huh?
The Rock.
You go for the Rock.
I wouldn't go for The Rock.
okay.
That's you. We've talked about this.
said-
That's you.
Okay.
The Rock.
Okay.
You-
okay
yes.
wrap it up. If you were to be gay, who would you go for?
The Rock. No, I don't know.
The Rock.
Maybe The Rock.
The way you
maybe
said
The
it.
Rock-
The
maybe The Rock
Rock.
sounds- yeah, The Rock sounds.
But
I
yeah,
guess
you know,
good.
you see, and that's why I love having you here. We can ask these questions to other people because they'll be like, I'm not fucking gay. What the fuck?
Well, I am, so there's that. That's
Yeah,
probably
but-
why.
But I mean, still, like, there's some people like, I'm not fucking gay. You know, and whenever I talk to someone old, like in their 40s, 50s, bro, I can
vibe
have a
with it.
I vibe with them.
But that's the
I
thing. Like,
vibe
so
with them.
I feel like they're like
I
like
think
with me and you, like
I-
we don't have the exact same like likes and like
Yeah, like I
taste.
can vibe with Carl.
But yeah, we well, cause you accept like what I like, and I can like I have an open mind of what
like he makes fun of me, but in a legit way. Like on the Insta stories that he's posting about founding fathers, he's putting a lot of Morrissey music.
putting a lot of Morrissey.
I've noticed that.
So it's not me. I'm not the admin.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was him.
no,
I thought it was him. Or I thought it was you, but I thought he was just like, hey, can
No.
you like when you post it, make sure you add
Bro,
like
and
you
for the
put
for the
Morrissey.
viewers that are following the Insta, I fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Our little reel that I made almost had like a thousand
1,000
views,
views.
and I fucking deleted it by accident.
Why?
It was by accident, bro. Like I thought I was in my other Stilo Studios page, and I put discard, And then I was actually on the Founding Fathers.
And kill yourself. You only have 2 posts.
Bro, yeah, I only have 2 posts on there, but because like I never got around to do it, bro.
We only had 2 posts.
And
I'm
then
like,
that one
kill
post that
yourself.
was about to get 1K views, boom, fucking deleted.
And I'm like, this podcast is pointless.
You're starting all over again. This is your first episode
There
all
you go.
over
So, there
again.
you go.
And I'm
So-
the admin of the YouTube page.
Okay.
Yeah, but nobody cares about the Insta. Oh. No, I feel like the it's on Spotify now too.
Oh yeah.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
we're branching out. We're branching
so
I
out.
like that.
That way, so people can listen while they're in
While
their
they're
car.
driving, yeah.
Yeah.
Although a lot of people like were, and thank you to the viewers that were watching it like on their TVs and stuff and sending us
Yes,
pictures.
we got
That
a
was
lot of
awesome.
that.
That actually
that,
felt
that
like-
was awesome, bro. Like
that
we got
actually
a
felt
lot of
pretty cool.
people sending us snaps of them watching our episode on the big screen.
Yeah, like on their living
So
room.
somehow we made it into their homes.
Yo,
We were inside. We were in their living rooms.
we're in the comfort of their homes.
Yes, they accepted us in.
You're like Kelly
Jesus.
Ripa and Ryan Seacrest. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm Ryan Seacrest.
No, you're Kelly. You're Kelly.
What was that
You're
episode?
more like Kelly Kapoor.
The Office. No.
Okay.
I don't
No,
think
I have this conversation with a coworker of mine a lot. I've never seen The Office, and he always tries to reference The Office to
That's
me.
the end of episode 2.
I know.
Go
I'm.
back.
Bye, guys.
We're not posting this. We're not posting this episode.
No, anytime
The
he's gonna tell me a joke, he's like, "I know you've never seen The Office, but yeah, I've never seen The Office. I've only ever seen the clip of when they do the Staying Alive when they're resuscitating.
Oh yeah,
Johnny.
that was a really. But I think that's only like not as funny as it gets. There's
Oh, no,
way
dude, they
better
ramp it up
episodes.
all the way.
They ramp it up. Like Michael Scott is fuckery.
Michael Scott is fucking.
That's where we got our
He's gonna be our
inspiration.
next guest. Oh,
Well, let's change our founding father's name to Michael Scott.
to the Michael Scott Podcast Company.
Oh,
But no, you
don't
could
understand that.
you could
but-
change it to Finding Michael Scott because I found him because of you guys.
Finding Michael Scott. Finding Nemo.
You should do a pivot. Do a pivot and just do an Office
Pivot, but
podcast.
if you do pivot, they're gonna think we're talking about Friends.
Oh, you're
Pivot,
right.
pivot.
Oh, I've never seen Friends.
You've never seen Friends?
never
You never seen Friends?
You see, I've never seen The Office. He's never seen Friends.
Have you seen How I Met Your Mother?
I just started watching that.
Oh,
I just started watching that. You see, you keep trying to bring it back to St. Patrick's Day.
How many
I'm not
people-
interested. I'm sorry. Every pot has its lid. You're just not my lid. Yeah.
Do you understand that? Give me
Hold
that.
my hand, you understand that?
But How I Met Your Mother.
I just
What
started
episode
watching
are you
it.
on?
I'm on season 5, episode 22.
That's
Jesus.
the episode where they all.
No,
I don't know
but
the-
I just know it because I finished it and it like shows you on Hulu like next.
What part did you finish on?
I finished on the part where they. Is it the part? Why am I having a brain fart? I just saw the episode where he buys the house. Where it
Ted.
says, yeah, where it's Ted's mom's second wedding and he buys a house.
Oh, he leaves, right?
Yeah, he leaves and they
The
don't
wedding.
see him, and so he buys a house
They
that's
don't
like
see him in,
falling
like,
apart.
2
Yeah,
weeks, right?
they don't see him 72 hours.
72 hours.
That's not how many hours are in 2 weeks. But
Honestly, I haven't seen it. So I haven't seen The Office in three years. But
Bro.
so wait, so when I had a Facebook, I don't have it anymore. But I'm probably gonna open it back up to promote the podcast. But I deactivated my Facebook. But while I had it, I blocked every keyword that had the word The Office because memes would come out.
for spoilers.
No. I already had finished the show.
Oh, I was
So
like,
no, but keep in mind, for me, the show ended after Will Ferrell left. I haven't seen the episodes after that. I saw the ending with Michael Scott, but for me, the show ended when Will Ferrell left. I think the show just dropped after that.
No, the viewers are gonna hate you for that. Hell no, bro.
They're gonna cancel us.
Yeah,
but
they're gonna cancel you for that.
so I blocked everything because I was tired of seeing memes from The Office and clips. So I was like, you know what? I want to refresh it so I can rewatch it and laugh my ass off again.
Yeah.
So it's been about. So I'm probably gonna watch it next year, and I already forgot all about the show. Same thing with How I Met Your Mother. I haven't seen it in about 2 years, and I'm obsessed with that show. But whenever I like something, I get really obsessed with it. So with Morrissey, I bought all his records. Bob Dylan, all his records. How I Met Your Mother, I bought all the season DVDs, and then I bought the collectors. I
wow.
bought the collectors.
I
book.
didn't know it was that big of a show. I didn't know there was that many seasons. I didn't know there was that many episodes. I didn't even know it was that old.
No, it's really old.
old?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
started
came out
in
in
like
2005.
Yeah, it started in 2005,
yeah.
and I
Okay,
was
I
like,
didn't know that. I thought it
yeah.
was like recent.
And it ended in 20. If I'm not mistaken, it ended in 2014, 2015.
The only reason why I started watching it is because I was looking for something to watch, and there's on Hulu, there's How I Met Your Father. which is like it's not a reboot. It's just like another show, like from another version, from where she tells the
I
story.
saw it. It's terrible.
And so from that, it made me curious about How I Met Your Mother. So I started watching How I Met Your Mother,
It's
and
a really good show.
It's really good.
Yeah,
It's really
it's real. It's like real life. It tells you a little bit about like love, hate, and then like it's funny, sad, everything.
it's like a really good feel. I was
it's
telling
like
a friend of
makes you
mine,
feel
I was
good.
like, they don't make shows like this anymore. Like
don't.
it's literally just a feel good show with like no agenda, and like everybody looks normal too.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
no
it's
one
a
looks
really
like
good show.
unrealistically like beautiful, or no one has like a bunch of surgery. Like it's really just a normal ass feel good show
Yeah,
that's like so fun to watch.
No, it's a really good show. So keep watching.
It's
it
so
because it
lighthearted.
gets better.
Yeah,
It gets
whenever I
better.
tell people that I'm watching it, they're really surprised. They're like, "That doesn't really go with your personality."
Nah,
like,
I think-
but I'm just like, no, I don't know. I love it. Like, I fucking love it.
You're a Barney.
I'm having a vibe shift right now, and
You're
it's
a-
going. It's
You know,
family
I
friendly.
I even started dressing like Ted Mosby for like during my high school year because I like the way he dresses.
So what? You
With-
just wore like
with
an
the flan-
overshirt? Yeah, I was
with-
gonna
with
say
the
like a
and
flannel,
overshirt.
right? Yeah.
Yes, that's how I would be dressing. And this fuckery's sake. This is me going up to.
Did you get like a
fuckery again.
perm? Because there's that one
Nah.
There's
This
that
is-
one
I'm
random
pretty- I'm
season
pretty-
where he has like a half
Yes.
perm like all season out of nowhere.
Yeah, they all did. You could tell they shifted for like one episode for one season. But nah, I'm pretty ashamed of this. I shouldn't have done this, but I was in the mood. So when they put the last episode of the How I Met Your Mother, the How I Met Your Mother official page had like a challenge, and the challenge was post a video of you crying to the last episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro, I'm embarrassed of doing that.
Is that shit out
So,
there?
If you scour through Twitter enough, you'll probably see it.
You posted
it
a
like a
video.
hobby? Is it like
Did you
a-
post
no,
a video or just a
picture.
picture
A
of you
picture.
crying?
Just a picture of me
Okay,
crying.
you do like single tear,
No,
just
I'm like
watery eyed.
bawling.
You're bawling.
No,
Is it
I'm
real or
bawling.
did you just
No,
go
no,
all out
I
for the
was
picture?
crying, bro.
Oh, you went all out. Is it that bad?
Bro,
Do I
no.
want to finish it?
Well, it's because you gotta keep in mind. I watched that show since 2005. So when it finally came to the
You started watching it in 2005.
yes, I would come home from school. Oh wait, no.
Nah, you must have
No,
been like in fifth grade, bro.
Third season. I'm sorry. I started watching it from the third season.
Okay.
And then I would watch it from then on.
So you've been like watching it on TV all the way through.
Yeah. So I think it's very different. We're probably gonna have a different feeling because I was watching it and I would have to wait a year for the show to come out, for the season to come out, and then wait a year for the season to come out. So when they finally reviewed The Mother, I was like, excited. And then when the show ended, I was really sad because I felt like that was keeping me happy throughout my school years because
Did
it
you
was
like
something
were
to
you
keep-
okay with the ending? Because that's the thing,
Well,
right?
that's what I'm
So I'm
getting to.
watching it like years later, and because so like fun fact about me, I'm a huge pop culture enthusiast. Like I know pretty much almost everything about pop culture, even if it's just like I could tell you just like a sentence about everything that's involved in pop culture. Like I know a little bit about everything as opposed to knowing a lot about one thing. So because of that, I know that back in the day when it ended, that a lot of people were not happy with the ending
They
of
weren't.
how like they hated it. Like it's
They
it's
hated it.
considered next to Dexter. It's considered
Yes.
one of the worst endings of all time.
Yes, but let me explain why. I feel
You better
Well,
not ruin
yeah,
it for me.
don't-
Don't
no,
ruin it.
I feel like there's two different feelings to it because of this. So for me, someone who I would say grew up watching it because I was watching it from almost the beginning. So I grew up watching it, so when it came to the end, I liked the ending because I was attached to the show. As opposed to people who are binge watching it all in 1 week, they get a different feeling to the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's just
They
more
don't
of
get
a.
as tight or
It's
what?
just more of a boom, like they just.
Yeah, I'm not as tied to it. Like I'm watching it, I'm enjoying it, but I feel like I have nothing like whenever I find out who it is, I'm just gonna be like, okay, what am I
Yeah,
gonna
you
watch
see-
next? Yeah.
And the ending will probably be.
And
to
I already
you-
know to expect to probably not like it.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be able to cry for
So-
that.
I won't. I
challenge.
can't
Yeah.
post it. Maybe I'll still post one just for you guys.
Just post the Hobbit video.
Yeah, just
Damn, this episode is gonna be long. We're gonna have to chop it up into two. But yeah, there was the challenge, and they actually responded to me, the creators.
when they say fuck
Are
this
you
photo,
serious?
like
Yeah,
this one is not good. We are not picking this one. Is that?
Okay.
Craig,
We were
Craig-
just kidding.
Just to show.
Craig and who else? The creators. It's Craig and Thomas.
I don't
The
know.
creators. It always shows in the beginning of the show. Again, it's been a while, but they responded.
Oh, I
to
can
me.
skip through it.
Oh, I don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
what
like
we
the
do.
theme song.
Well, nowadays that's what they do. Just skip intro.
Well, I'm
Wait,
telling
but they
you,
responded
I
to
know
me.
the theme
Wait.
song because I watch it in. Okay,
They responded to me. and they were just thanking me for watching the show. But not everybody got a response. And
How
like
do
even to
you
this
cried
day,
your soul out, bro. How are they gonna respond?
Yeah,
to
they
that?
to this day,
it literally disturbed them
no,
probably.
to this day, I could ask them a question and they'll respond.
To this day.
Yes, my Twitter name is Carmona HIMOM.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So they literally think you're like a
Creator?
yeah, like a fan
Are you
page.
serious?
Like they think you're like a stan
I
account.
don't know, but they're like Carmona HIMOM. How I Met Your Mother HIMOM, and
Are you
they,
serious?
Are
Damn, I didn't know it
are
was deep.
are they
Yeah.
the ones that are doing How I Met Your Father?
no, they actually started, and they had like a pilot episode, but they dropped it immediately, and then they made this new. They sold the rights over to another people.
Oh,
and
so they have no involvement
no,
in
no,
it.
they're not. They don't, and which is why I don't like it that much.
It's
I
like
tried
connected
it.
though. Have you
Yeah.
watched all of it?
No, I couldn't.
Okay, then I can't spoil it for you. But it's like
It was very cheesy.
There's
The
like
jokes weren't the
connections.
same.
Yeah.
And you can agree. Seeing the pilot from How Much Your Mother to that one, it's just
Well,
not the
it's because, like
same.
I said, it's like things are so different now that like it's almost like everything that you make, if it's doesn't like have some sort of weird agenda or try to stand for something, it like doesn't land anymore.
It
Like you
doesn't,
can't just make a
yeah.
lighthearted show about nothing.
No.
Otherwise, it just comes off cheesy.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of shows are like that nowadays.
Yeah, but I
But-
wanted to go back to the other way, but then I watched How I Met Your Mother, and I'm still kind of just like,
No, you like it.
it's a little. I mean, How I Met Your Father. I'm
How I Met Your
sorry.
Father,
I'm
no.
watching it. I'm just like, oh, it's a little cringe. It's a
Yeah, it's
little.
cringe.
But then I'm like, maybe. I don't know. But my sister and I have talked about this before. We don't think Hilary Duff is that good of an actress.
No, she's not.
Like,
She's
so I
not.
think that ruins it a lot too. 'Cause
Yeah, I
Wait,
think they
who's
got
Hilary Duff?
they got a lot of
Lizzie
budget.
McGuire.
Lizzie
You know.
McGuire, okay.
I was like, you know who
Yeah,
Hilary
no, it
Duff
rang-
is?
it rang a bell.
Don't get me wrong. She was cinema gold in the Lizzie McGuire movie. But other than that,
I don't think I've seen it.
They
Maybe I
got
have, I
they
don't
got budget actors. I don't like that.
Oh, is that the one with the scooters or the little? No, right?
what?
Is that
What
one?
the fuck are you
That's
talking
not the one
about?
where they're riding in the little like.
What do you watch, bro?
What are you talking about?
Next time-
The McGuire movie.
Okay.
Is that where they're like riding with the helmets and shit?
Oh yeah, yeah, because
Oh, okay.
they go to Rome. I was
Oh,
like, what are you
okay,
talking
yeah.
about? I was
Okay,
thinking of
yeah.
like the
How
birdie
the fuck do you
scooter.
know that?
Cause isn't that what they do in that video?
Yeah,
That movie.
he's seen it. Have you
Yeah,
not seen
yeah.
the Lizzie? Have you not seen the
never
Lizzie
seen the
McGuire?
Lizzie McGuire
You've
movie.
seen it. Everyone has seen it.
I've never seen it.
You're lying. Everyone has seen it.
it.
No, whether or not
It's your fault,
you've
bro.
seen it, you just don't know that you've seen it. But
No.
everyone has seen it.
I've never seen it. I'm telling
At
you.
all?
No, at all.
Okay, you
This
should.
is what dreams are made of.
You should. You see? You should go and watch it.
That's a song.
That's a song.
Yeah,
That's a
you see,
song.
you know that.
That's a song they sing.
No,
in
no,
that...
but that's an 80s song.
Is
I
it?
don't know.
Yeah, it's an 80s song.
No, it's
No,
Lizzie
it's
McGuire song.
not.
You
It's a Lizzie
understand that?
McGuire song.
Do you understand that? It's a Lizzie McGuire song.
It's Disney, isn't it? Lizzie McGuire's Disney.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I hated Disney growing up. I never watched
Well,
Disney.
I mean, I didn't watch
Disney.
Disney, but I saw that
that's
movie.
Disney Channel. Like the Sweet Life of Jack. It's like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
I never watched any of that.
But Lizzie McGuire
but
was
that
like
was, like, way
older,
back in the
older.
day.
Like when we
Nah,
were in
bro,
like.
give me some Drake and Josh. Give me some.
But
give
like,
me
but that's the
that.
thing. Lizzie McGuire's like older.
Yeah, older
like
than
it
that.
never competed with like Drake and Josh or anything. Like
was
this
like-
is
I
like,
think it was the first of
like
its
this is
kind.
literally like elementary for us, like second
like,
grade,
way-
like first
Nice.
grade.
Nah,
You've
I've
never
never-
seen
I've
Lizzie
never seen
McGuire
it. I've
ever.
never seen
You
it.
should watch Lizzie McGuire movie. It's pretty good.
The movie, yeah, I think the movie's good.
The moral
I
of
don't
the
think I
story
watched
is
the
really
show.
great. You know, anything can really happen for you if you're just in the right place at the right time.
That comes out in How I Met Your Mother.
Is
Have you
it?
seen that episode?
Bro, you're fucking ruining it for him.
Don't ruin it for me.
That's the name of the fucking episode.
Don't ruin it for me. But I'm gonna speed through it when I get home. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
So going back to Twitter, yeah. So if you search Twitter enough, you'll probably see a picture of me crying. Wait, oh no, I thought somebody had the picture, but no, never mind.
What about if we scroll through YouTube enough?
Bro, that's fucking.
What's on YouTube? What's on YouTube, Chris?
No, bro, you
Let's
can't.
not do that, bro. Come on, let's-
Chris.
Pussy already shared it, right? Like he showed it to a lot of people.
Chris, what's on
Nah,
YouTube?
he hasn't.
You know, this podcast is fuckery. So
podcast is
this will
fuckery.
be
Ramp it all the
this
way.
will be the last story
Yeah, the last story.
because I think I need to go after this because it's embarrassing. Nah, it's not embarrassing. Actually, it's not embarrassing.
It's not, dude.
You're gonna have to
I'm-
wait
I'm
because if
actually-
it's that embarrassing, I'm gonna have a million follow-up
No,
questions.
I'm very like I'm very. I
You're
have a
proud
lot
of that, bro.
I'm proud of it. Okay. So I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan.
Hence,
Big.
Mortar.
Hence, Schmoggle Mordor. I got that name from Lord of the Rings. So I have a big collection. I've been wanting to go to New Zealand since I was a little kid because that's where they
I've been to
have
New
the
Zealand
Shire, which is the place in Lord of the Rings, an actual place actually. So I want to go, and they had a giveaway, a trip giveaway, but you had to film. you have to recreate a scene from The Hobbit. Recreate a
I
scene.
love how George is holding his laptop.
So as you know, I got all the equipment. I have the editing skills. So what do? I tell my brother, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. And he's like, okay. So we go to Hobby Lobby. We buy material. We cut our own shirts to look like the one in The Hobbit.
You guys did a good job,
We make our own pants. We make our own wigs. We make our own ears.
You made everything?
Everything from scratch. A smoke pipe because we couldn't use anything copyrighted. Or
But from The Hobbit, so this was recent.
This was
because The Hobbit isn't as like the Lord of the the original trilogy is older than The Hobbit.
This was in 2013.
I was gonna say this is like
2013. Not that old, I guess. So everything I made from scratch. I was a Hobbit. My brother played Gandalf. He wore the hat. He wore the wig. We bought a robe. We spray painted the hat gray. We worked with what we could. We went to the backyard. We put a bench. We put flowers. We went out loud, right? We did it. We got a boom mic. And then I recreated The Hobbit. I'm like, good morning. Good morning. And then we recreated. It's the scene. The scene is
pipe, bro.
The scene is called Good Morning. And they just put The Hobbit Good Morning and you'll see that scene. That's the scene we recreated. I used green screen and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got third place. No, fourth place. I'm sorry. We got fourth place.
They told you got fourth place?
I thought you won.
No, I didn't win. I wish. I would have been in New Zealand.
So was the video that got first place? Did you see it?
Yeah, and it was so stupid because the rules were recreate the scene. So these guys, they didn't recreate the scene. They made their own thing.
What? Oh.
So I was like, they use special effects and everything, but if I knew we could use all that, I would have done it too. They ended up winning, and it was just like stupid. And it's still on YouTube. It's still on YouTube. I won't tell you how to search it. Only one person has. Even though a lot of people already know. A lot of people have seen it. I'm not embarrassed. I love The Hobbit.
You got fourth place. I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Yeah, we got fourth place.
No, it's actually a good video.
It was actually a really good video.
Like it was. I didn't know it was him till they told me it was him.
But people tried to fuckery it up. Like, look, it's him. Look, fuckery.
I'm gonna do that to you the next time I see you.
I was a Hobbit, but
Nah, just if you want to tell him fuckery, just tell him Hobbit feet.
Hobbit feet.
I have Hobbit feet too. At home, I have slippers. The Hobbit.
Oh, like the actual. Well, I'm like a real life Hobbit, so I can't tell you that.
I literally the same size.
I can't. No, I think I'm shorter than you.
Shorter. Well, I have Hobbit
I'm a short
feet,
king.
And they made fun of me. Pussy Lips makes fun of me because I record the record spinning and then I record my feet and they're like Hobbit feet.
And they just go like this.
And that's it. But yeah.
Does Pussy Lips even know what the Lord of the Rings is?
Nah.
I was gonna say can
I've
he?
never seen a movie,
Can he even
I kind of know what it is.
He knows who Gollum is.
Gollum. Oh yeah, Gollum.
I was gonna make a comment, but I'm not gonna make it.
Oh nah, Rap, stop recording.
Yeah, stop right there.
Let me cut your mic.
So yeah, I think that's.
Hey man, we went on, man. It's looking like
looking
like a long episode.
This is looking like a long episode, so we're gonna probably cut it up a bit. We'll do 2 parts. You want 3 parts?
We could do 3 parts.
3 rounds.
Round 3. Let's.
Are
Are you asking me for rounds? No. I already told you every pot has its lid. You're just not my lid.
Crabs in a bucket. Crabs in a bucket.
Crabs in a bucket.
Crabs in a bucket. Yeah.
What does that even mean? You have crabs?
No, crabs in a bucket. You never heard that expression?
No, I've never heard crabs in a
Like,
bucket.
They say that Mexicans are like crabs in a bucket because no Mexican. Not Mexican, right? But there's a saying where el peor de un mexicano es otro mexicano, and it's like they're like crabs in a bucket. Someone's gonna be successful, and then somebody has to be with their jealousy and drags them down. And they drag him down.
Oh, I like that. Crabs in a bucket. Yeah.
And they're just bringing him
Yeah.
down. None of them ever get out because that person is bringing them down. And that's a popular saying.
I've literally, this is the first time I've ever heard that. But that makes a lot of sense, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in deep like Mexican culture, that literally is crabs in a bucket.
Yeah, it is. And that's why I say el peor enemigo de un mexicano es otro mexicano.
Like, I wouldn't say our parents, but like our parents' parents are definitely like crabs in a bucket. Yeah. Like not happy for like anyone, for like anything.
Yeah,
like,
you can't be
super...
successful because they're like, mira este marihuano.
Yeah, literally.
Yes, bro.
Está vendiendo drogas. And then they have the saying, si no tranzas, no avanzas.
No tranzas, no avanzas. Like, what the fuck?
You ever heard that one?
I've never heard that one either. I've never heard like any of that.
Si no tranzas, no avanzas. That's a really popular one
too. That
too.
pretty much means like if you don't cheat your way up, you're not gonna
make it.
Oh,
But
hell
it
yeah.
rhymes in Spanish.
I mean, yeah, in Spanish it makes a
Yeah.
lot more sense.
But yeah, I think that wraps up everything what we wanted to talk about with George.
That concludes episode 2, man.
I mean, I think there's still a lot of more stuff we want to talk about. I think we were just starting.
We're scratching the surface
We were
here.
starting to let loose
and
a little
down the
bit.
road, if George wants to come back,
No, he has to come
you
back.
have to come back now. Like, I feel like the viewers are just gonna be like, he has to come back.
Yeah, he
I
has to
never
come
want to
back.
see you guys ever again after this.
Dude, after he leaves,
He's not gonna give you any more chances.
He's
to,
gonna
like,
block
try
you.
to.
He's gonna
Yeah,
block
I'm gonna block you guys after
He's gonna block
this.
us. He's gonna block us, report us, and everything.
Just like every other guy I've ever hooked up with, I'm gonna block you after this.
Probably I'm the one that gets blocked. I'll be the.
You used to getting blocked, bro.
That's why he keeps putting his hand this way. Then I'm a similar
I-
type.
I
Yeah.
know,
It's like, you don't want me to. You
getting
don't want me to count it as an attempt.
Don't block me, but.
But it's because I
Like, you understand that?
watch me with the other podcast guests. Just be like,
Dude, the other podcast guys
You're
try
gonna
to
be
come
sitting
out
on
to you,
your
bro.
hands like.
The other guy's gonna try to like come out to you.
You're gonna be like, why aren't you doing that to me? Yeah. They're like, why are you acting different?
oh. But yeah, I mean, I think we had a successful first episode, and we wanted to bring in a strong guest. So,
that's
and a lot of
Georgie,
people
bro.
were asking us.
I really hope I delivered.
You
yeah,
did such a
you
good job, Georgie.
delivered, and a lot of people were
appreciate
asking. A lot of people were asking us like, "Hey, who's your first guest?" And they were like, "No, wait, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know."
Yeah. So when we
Yeah.
did that little poll, like some people wanted to. Some people
Yeah.
didn't.
I like it because I feel like nobody would expect me to be your first guest.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
no, I don't think so.
it's
Nah,
gonna
but
come
it's
out.
good because, like I said, it gets the wheels going.
Hmm.
And like you said, we're scratching the surface. And I feel like this podcast is, just to talk. I think we had a good time. We
always
really
do,
did
yeah,
have a
we
good
always
time. Even while we were setting up, we were just laughing it up. And hopefully with every guest that we have, it's like this. If not, get the fuck out.
Should I share with you guys why I was late? Well, I had already shared with you guys, but you said to say it on the podcast.
Wait,
why I
what
was
it?
late.
Why were you late?
Yeah,
I got into my car and I sat down, but I was like, I kind of sat down like hard, if that makes sense. Like I kind of just like threw myself into my car, and my like underwear in the gooch region just ripped, and I just kind of like felt it. Yeah, it was like screaming for release. And so I was like, oh, so I had to go back in and change. But like, it's my fault because I put them on and I was like, okay, like snug. But in my mind, I was just like, everything is supported. But then when I sat down, like it just like ripped. Like I don't know if they were just been like washed too much, like but they just like ripped.
Bro, we got the income already. Why
I'm
yourself
just
on me?
excited, bro.
I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm
But you were
waiting.
excited
Yeah,
about the
and then
podcast.
I was so excited at the podcast.
You were
I was
excited.
Let it out.
just literally bulging out for the podcast.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, I mean, but hopefully next time you don't come with ripped underwear.
I decided not to wear underwear, and that's why I'm here now.
Yeah.
Zoomed it out here.
Yeah, get up actually. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a fair warning to the other guests. If you're not on fuckery like George was, letting secrets
Setting
out.
the standard.
Because I think you said at least 2 secrets, right?
What was the other one?
I don't know. I mean,
You said 1 or 2 secrets.
What was the other one?
The downtown one? Didn't you say some downtown one?
I don't know.
Did I? No, I didn't.
Well,
Oh, I just told the story about what's it called? How the
Theo.
Theo took me.
Watch it, Theo, hearing this.
Oh no, I have some
shit.
like deep dark downtown secrets that are like that's not like Theo's taking me. They're
Well,
just like
I wanted to hear, but
No,
we already.
no. We'll save it for the.
We'll save it for the
very
next time.
one.
Oh, you know what? Cancel the next guest. Oh,
We'll just have George on every
Nah.
week.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Hopefully the next guest can deliver. But again, thank you all for the support that we've been getting. George, any final words before we go?
No, just thank you guys for having me on. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah, thank you
No,
for.
it
thank you for
was
being here.
fun.
Yeah, I knew. I mean,
Ah.
yeah, like it was. That's fun test, bro. Yeah, again, thank you to all the love and support. Again, we love getting your messages. We love getting your like pictures of you guys watching it and laughing at certain parts. And I'm sure you guys are gonna laugh a whole lot.
Yeah, and your thoughts too. I mean, if we sucked at some point, tell us, hey,
bro. Yeah, just
at minute 2, you sucked.
I respect that more than like you just hating in secret. So.
Or how much your mother?
Yeah, tell us to our face. Like if this
Yeah.
episode was not good, tell us why, and tell us why. Like,
Yeah.
and then let me tell you what I think of you,
Like,
just in your regular life.
with the threat being said, you can end it like that.
Do you want to try and go for a 6th?
Get your last shot in.
Try
Let
it.
me
Shoot
throw
your
the
last
gavel
shot. Should I like make a joke about possibly going skiing? Like,
No, dress up as Morsi and we'll see.
no.
So other than that, George,
Georgie,
Glenn,
Glenn,
and Smog. Thank you guys for tuning
Smegma.
in. Smegma. We'll see you next time.
Peace. Thank you for listening, guys.